10th Biology, Unit 16, Plant and Animal Hormones. In this part, the topic for our discussion is adrenal gland. Adrenal glands are found at the top of kidneys. This is adrenal gland, this is kidney. The adrenal glands are located above each kidney. They are also called suprarenal glands. Adrenal gland has outer part and inner part. The outer part of adrenal gland is called as cortex. The inner part is called as medulla. The cortex and medulla are structurally different and functionally different. These two areas secrete different types of hormones. The cortex itself is differentiated into three zones. The cortex is made up of three layers of cells. The outer layer of cortex is zona glomerulosa. The middle layer of cortex is zona fasciculata. The inner layer of cortex is zona reticularis. The cortex has outer zona glomerulosa, middle zona fasciculata, and inner zona reticularis. Hormones of adrenal cortex are called corticosteroids. They are steroid hormones. Steroid hormones derive from fat. These steroid hormones are used for treatment also. The first hormone of adrenal cortex, group of hormones called as glucocorticoids. The second group of hormones of adrenal cortex are mineralocorticoids. Mineralocorticoids maintain mineral balance. Glucocorticoids increase blood glucose level. The glucocorticoids are secreted by zona fasciculata. Mineralocorticoids are secreted by zona glomerulosa. Cortisol and corticosterone are glucocorticoids. They are secreted by zona fasciculata. Mineralocorticoids are secreted by zona glomerulosa. Example for mineralocorticoid is aldosterone. Glucocorticoids, example cortisol. Now let us see the functions of glucocorticoids. Glucocorticoids regulate carbohydrate, protein and fat metabolism. What is metabolism? Biochemical reactions which occur inside our body are collectively called as metabolism. Metabolism includes formation of substances and breakdown of substances. These hormones control carbohydrate, protein and fat metabolism, and these hormones stimulate the formation of glucose from glycogen in liver. In liver, glycogen breaks and glucose is formed. The glucose enters into the blood, so these hormones increase blood sugar level. And glucocorticoids have anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic effect. They function as anti-inflammatory and anti-allergic agent. What is inflammation? When there is any injury, there will be swelling. That is called as inflammation. When there is any infection inside the nasal passage, nose, throat, there will be inflammation inside the airway. It will block the airway. It is common in small children. That is also inflammation. The corticosteroids, mainly glucocorticoids, especially the cortisol, function as anti-inflammatory agent. It stops inflammation. And the cortisol acts as anti-allergic agent. Diseases like asthma are due to allergy. So to control such kind of diseases showing allergic symptoms, the corticosteroid medicines are used. Glucocorticoids maintain metabolism. They involve in the formation of glucose from glycogen, and they function as anti-inflammatory, anti-allergic agent. They stop inflammation and allergy, so they prevent tissue damage and nerve damage. So now let us see the functions of mineralocorticoids. Example, aldosterone. This is nephron. Nephrons are found inside the kidneys. We have already learned the structure of nephron in 9th standard. The nephron has tubules. In the kidney tubules, the mineralocorticoids help to absorb sodium ions. Mineralocorticoids help to reabsorb sodium ions from renal tubules, so sodium elimination through urine is prevented. Sodium is retained inside the body, but it causes increased excretion of potassium ions. Potassium ions will be sent out of the kidneys, but sodium ions will be kept inside the body. Its excretion is prevented. Secondly, it regulates electrolyte balance. These are electrolytes. Electrolyte balance is maintained by mineralocorticoids. If a particular electrolyte level is more, that will be excreted through kidney. Mineralocorticoids regulate body fluid volume. Water forms major part of body fluid. Body fluid is found inside the cells and outside the cells. In normal adult, body fluid forms 60% of the body. The body fluid level is maintained by mineralocorticoids. Mineralocorticoids regulate osmotic pressure. Osmotic pressure is due to osmosis. What is osmosis? Movement of water through membrane from the higher water concentration to lower water concentration. We have already learned this one in unit 12. That movement of water across the membrane causes pressure, osmotic pressure. This osmotic pressure is maintained by mineralocorticoids. And mineralocorticoids also regulate blood pressure. Mineralocorticoids increase heartbeat rate, increase the speed of heartbeat, and regulate blood pressure. They increase blood pressure. Sodium ions will be kept inside the body, potassium will be eliminated from the body, and it regulates electrolyte balance, body fluid volume, osmotic pressure, and blood pressure. The inner part of the adrenal gland is adrenal medulla. Adrenal medulla secretes two hormones. They are commonly called as emergency hormones because these hormones prepare the body to face emergency situation, a stress situation. Epinephrine or adrenaline, norepinephrine or noradrenaline are the two hormones of adrenal medulla. They are together called as emergency hormones because they are produced during conditions of stress and emotion. Hence, they are also referred as flight, fright, and fight hormones. When there is an emergency situation, the fear will be developed. Because of fear, we may fight or escape. So these hormones prepare the body to face emergency situation. So the names are flight hormone, fright hormone, or flight, fright, fight hormones. Now let us see in what way epinephrine or adrenaline helps the body to face the emergency situation. When a lion is chasing a person, when a lion is nearing a person, that is the emergency situation. What he will do? He has two chances. One is escaping, another one is fighting. This hormone increases heartbeat and blood pressure. When heartbeat increases and blood pressure increases, more blood will be supplied to the body muscles. So body muscle will work effectively for escaping. It decreases blood flow through the skin. When there is an injury to the skin, there will be loss of blood. This hormone decreases blood flow through the skin. In case of any injury, this will prevent loss of blood, and it causes dilation of pupil in the eye. What is pupil? The central hole is pupil. This is normal eye. This is dilated eye. Eyes dilate when the brain is processing some important information, and the dilation of eye helps us to search for the escaping ways. And this is trachea, windpipe, and they are bronchi. Bronchi dilate and trachea dilate. Dilation means expansion, so more air will be taken inside during breathing. So respiration increases, oxygen taken inside the body during respiration increases. It causes dilation of bronchi and trachea to increase the rate of respiration. When the speed of respiration increases, more oxygen will be taken inside, more energy will be produced. More energy will be produced to face the emergency situation. But energy production needs glucose. So it promotes the conversion of glycogen to glucose in liver and muscle. So more glucose is supplied to the body and oxygen is supplied by increasing the respiration. Dilation of the pupil to find out the way for escaping, decreases the blood flow to the skin to prevent blood loss if there is injury to the skin, increases heartbeat and blood pressure to supply more blood to make the muscles active. In these ways, the adrenaline prepares the body to face the emergency situation. Another hormone of medulla is norepinephrine or noradrenaline. Most of its actions are similar to those of epinephrine. You will learn about the epinephrine, norepinephrine emergency effects more in higher classes. In the next video, we will discuss about another hormone.